Since the mid to late 2000s, precision artillery has evolved to the point where it's now possible to engage point targets. We've seen the US lead the way with this with weapons such as Excalibur and the Precision Guidance Kit. And this has really been developed to use in Iraq and Afghanistan. So the lessons learned from these conflicts have really spurred this technology on. In the precision guided munition field, Excalibur enables targets to be engaged up to 42 kilometres range with an accuracy of less than 3 metres, while a precision guidance kit allows conventional munitions to be actually converted into near precision weapons at a much lower cost. Precision-guided munitions are obviously going to be more expensive than unguided dumb HE rounds. The cost comparison in the current budget is the US are paying approximately $68,000 for Excalibur munitions compared to under $2,000 for a high explosive 155mm shell. The cost of precision-guided weapons is naturally higher due to the components that are in there. But these costs are coming down as manufacturing processes have been evolved, and as the numbers increase, these numbers will come down. However, the cost isn't simply the cost of the weapons themselves. You have to think about the fact that an effect can be achieved with the first round with Excalibur, as opposed to firing multiple conventional munitions. This also has an impact on logistics chains and things such as barrel wear and wear and tear on the actual artillery systems themselves. There's also the cost in terms of collateral damage. Precision guided munitions can be used in urban environments, for example, where unguided munitions can't be used. This has had an impact both politically and in terms of what effect you want to have on the ground as well. A lower cost alternative is a precision guidance kit, also known as a course correction fuse. This provides the components to correct the trajectory during flight from the fuse itself, rather than being an all-up munition. This doesn't extend the range of the munition because it doesn't have the wings of Excalibur, for example, but it does provide increased accuracy for existing munitions. This is significantly cheaper. For example, the precision guidance kit being procured by the US Army costs just under $10,000 US. This is being manufactured by Orbital ATK. US companies aren't the only manufacturers producing precision munitions. Probably the main competitor is Otto Melara in Italy, producing the Vulcano 155 munition. This has been developed as a family with both 155 land-based munitions, but then also 127mm munitions for naval applications. This is going to enter service with Italy, expected in 2016, and then will be procured in the naval role as well by several other countries. We can expect this weapon to directly compete with Excalibur for the requirements of several armies, such as Germany, for example, who intend to do a shoot-off between Excalibur and Vulcano. French company Nexter have also been developing around the MAC all-round. This has been delayed though, and it probably won't actually enter service until the 2020 period, possibly even later. But that again will compete with the likes of Excalibur and Vulcano. However, unlike Excalibur, it doesn't have the operational experience. It's not proven in theatre. So at the moment, Excalibur is really the munition to beat. In terms of fuses, we have Nexter's Placido fuse. Now, unlike Orbital ATK's precision guidance kit, this doesn't actually provide 3D trajectory correction. So it'll only provide correction in terms of length and not direction. However, that is quite significant because that is one of the hardest things to actually achieve in terms of artillery fire, is to ensure that the length of fire is correct. So it still has great utility and has been procured by both France and Saudi Arabia. BAE Systems have also been developing the European correction fuse, which will be similar to the precision guidance kit. We've also have UTC Aerospace developing a fuse with Denel Land Systems, which is currently being developed and tested, which again will provide some capabilities similar to the precision guidance kit, but will probably actually be able to use on a much wider variety of ammunition. The pace of fielding for precision guided munitions has slowed slightly with the withdrawal of troops from Iraq and Afghanistan and the current budget environment. However, the requirement for these weapons is clear, and we fully expect the market for these munitions to rise sharply within the next 5 years, certainly into the 2020 period. Annual spending on land-based precision-guided munitions and fuses is expected to rise from 240 million in 2015 to a high of 960 million in 2021. Overall, the worldwide 10-year market from 2015 to 2024 is expected to be $6.7 billion US. Gun-fired precision-guided munitions aren't the only precision strike options available to ground-based units. Just as conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan have led to the evolving of gun-based artillery, we've also seen advances in other areas of the strike package. For example, we have guided long-range rockets now in the form of GMLRS that can provide a long-range precision strike capability, but then we also have for close-in engagement precision-guided mortars, such as Orbital ATK's XM395 precision-guided mortar, which was procured under the US Army's APMI program. This was used to good effect in Afghanistan and provides an organic precision strike capability for infantry units.